Same me, same random fat guy in the corner. We've got 2 minutes to wait until the race starts, and I am just going to go for a quick bathroom break, which is a good way to start any stream. Get it? Start a stream. Hey, see what I did there? You want to see my live stream? Yeah, that's just weird. Hello. I could just stand here like with my crotch in frame, couldn't I? You know, I'd get more views that way, wouldn't I? Right. A little bit about tonight. Same deal as last night, really. Although I've just done a race against some pro drivers, and they beat the crap out of me. I was last at the end of the first lap, and I pulled off an unconventional two-stop strategy where I put hards on. I told you always have to start with the hards on, and then I went medium. Did one lap on the hards, and I think that seemed to work. I should have really done 2 laps on the hards, I think, but the reason I did one was because I had a huge penalty at the end of the first lap. It was entirely my fault. I tagged someone, spanned them round. They had the most horrible spin from the slightest touch, but I deserved the penalty and I got the penalty. But I avoided the penalty by making a pit stop. And yes, that then sort of lined up a very interesting little race. Right, okay, it's happened. I am against pros. This is going to be much more difficult. I'm just going to let people know that I'm against pros. Yes, but I need to quickly, therefore, log into YouTube and figure out how to do that. Switch account. You see, this is the problem. I've got 2 YouTube accounts now. I've got my brand account and I've got my personal account. I do get really confused between the two. Sometimes I post things on the brand account by mistake. Right. Let's put this on Facebook and see who watches. Right, actually, am I on the right tyres? Oh god, I hope I'm on the right tyres. Crap. Yes, I've missed the countdown. Oh well, we'll start what we start on. I'm going to lose either way. Everyone in front of me is A class. I am B class. I am not a very good B class driver. And look at my signal bar down there as well. My signal bar says that I'm probably going to get disconnected from this race. Welcome to BT. Sounds bloody terrible. Let's just answer something else that I'll not say. What I do miss about not being at the front of the grid is that you don't get to see my car in that picture. Starting 12th. Right, I've got the same guy behind me as the start of the last race. That's a random fact. Oh, by the way, I've got the racing line on. That's not because I'm a noob, that's because I'm a pro. I've got it on because I know the racing line, and I know how to drive a car, but it's teach me where to turn in. It's a lot more subtle than just take the racing line. Oh, we've got a non-starter. I had a look around the outside, but nothing going. I need to get this guy dispatched. He's not actually that quick. Jesus, you didn't accelerate. Right, I'm wondering if anyone in front's got a penalty. I don't think anyone does. It's all behind. I might have a nice gap to go behind, so now I can just focus on trying to... Why is there a yellow flag? Oh, it's because of the guy here who didn't start. So I overcooked it slightly there. Forgetting that these hard tyres, they don't have enough grip, and that happens in braking as well. So I just, when I can down the straights, I look at the gap to the car in front, but I don't look at it any other time. I'm always looking at the apex. So now I can take a quick look. 1.9, 3.4, I think it said. So now the goal here is just to keep up with as many people as I can and hope that they're on medium tyres, because I'm on the slower tyre at the moment. I'm hoping that that just allows me, if I just keep up with them, that'll allow me a nice charge at the end of the race where I get good tyres. So the guys behind seem to be murdering each other because they've lost even more time on them. It tells me something's going on behind. I've lost ground to the car in front. I've overcompensated there and braking too early. I just couldn't get on the power early enough there either. So I found that switching down into first gear there gives you a little bit of engine braking. It allows you to turn the car in slightly more aggressively. That's a corner where it demonstrates the importance of having manual gears. A lot of people play with automatic gears. Learn manual. Learn to drive with manual gears. I know it's a lot easier on the wheel when you've got paddles, but even with the controller you need to learn to do manual gears. Now I have a different line to what the game says there, and I have a different line to what the game says here as well. That's because the game's line doesn't seem to account for the fact that there's a lot of marbles either side of the racing line. For those who don't really watch with racing, marbles are essentially bits of rubber that come off the tyres. They're very slippy. That's why we call them marbles, because they're very round and pellety and they make you slide. And you see down here there's no marbles. The track's pretty clean either side of the racing line. That felt alright. That was better than last lap. I've gained very slightly. So I'm keeping to the inside down here, shorten the line. The racing line there is also wrong. Try and go a little bit out wide this time. And actually, so because it's early in the race, the marbles haven't actually built up there yet. So I didn't have a terrific exit there, and this guy is gaining down the straight, although he is slipstreaming someone as well. I can see there's definitely two cars in front. See who's on mediums in a few laps because people will start pitting soon. I'm thinking things but I'm not saying them. I'm just concentrating so much. See people take very different lines into this last corner, and it's one of the most challenging corners in any track in the world because in fact the whole last sector of this track is a technical minefield. There's so many different racing lines through there. So this is interesting that someone in front has pitted and has clearly been on mediums all this time. Basically, people the same pace as the car in front, so if he is on mediums, he's in trouble. Didn't go down to first that time, didn't feel like we needed to. Just got a little bit of a better turn in than normal there anyway. Gained a lot of time in this guy. I think his tyres are gone. It looks that way. tyres really coming to their own. Tempted to stay out one more lap because normally you just overcut them by one, but I think if I can pull off a 2-lap overcut, then yeah, if I pull off a 2-lap overcut, then I'll have fresher tyres at the end of the race as well. Mistake there, that let him through, but it's best not to fight him anyway. But maybe he can give me a friendly tow down here anyway. That guy's just going to disappear on those fresh tyres. I'm starting to wonder if this was a bad idea staying out. I wonder what my lap time delta is. When I come up to this line, I'll see how. So I've only lost 6/10. That's not bad. Go for it. I think that I panicked for a second, thinking I was about to put on the wrong tyres. Last race, I binned my race because I accidentally refueled. I keep losing time there. Every time I come out of the pits, I make that same mistake. But look at this now. Not even a tiny bit of wheel spin there. Look how easy it is just to keep to the line. Seconds to gain on the guy in front. These are my favourite laps of every race, when you've just put on new rubber and suddenly you go from a car that handles like a shed to a car that handles like a Formula 1 car, and it's just because you've got on new tyres. You've gone from the worst to the best. Except I made a mistake there. That was really bad. So that's what happens when you get out on the marbles. Right, I'm going to attack this next lap. This is going to be a pure attack lap. short shifted to second because I knew it would give me better drive down that little dip. Seconds on in this lap. So there's two cars in front, they're both on hard tyres. I was going coming down the straight. I think again, it looks like they're slipstreaming each other. Looks like they're having a bit of a ding-dong. Hopefully that slows them down. This is a very high-risk strategy that I'm running here, being the last person to pit in the whole race. Interesting. Well, that hands me the place. This is tense for me. I can see the time coming down, but it's not coming down enough. I'm not in the toe, damn it. This means I'm going to have to find a way past him. Oh god. This means I'm going to have to find a way past him somewhere on the lap. That's a shame. He defended really well there though. He went to the inside line, that was exactly the right thing to do. That's exactly what he should have done. Because I was planning to dive up the inside. So, you know, that was very fair. That was good defending, and it just wasn't enough to bank the place up in the end. It was a risky strategy to try and come back at them like that on the softer tyres. But I'm pretty happy with 9th. I'm really happy with 9th. Anything above 10th in these races is really difficult to get. And I think on the way I will have beaten a few big names, a few A-class drivers. We'll find out in a minute. There's actually S-class drivers in this race as well, and a few A-pluses as well. So, you know, this is hardcore stuff. The game thought I was going to finish 16th. The number only car at the top corner there, that's like the par that the game thinks you're going to get. So, actually the guy in front of me has already quit. It's a shame. I was going to apologise to him, although, you know, I backed out anyway. Even before it gave me the penalty, I backed out. Yeah, so I've beaten 1, 2, 3 A-class drivers, and we don't know whether these were A's or not because they quit. I know Flash Boy is B, and I know Jalal is B. But look at this, I mean, there's an A-plus driver here, and SCH, that is the Schumacher esports team. That is a professional driver there, S-class driver, representing the Schumacher esports team. So yeah, there's some really fast guys in these races. I'm pretty happy with where I came, to be honest. That is a big win for me. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for tonight. I don't want to do too many more. I'm just limiting myself to a few per night. I was very tempted to do this manufacturer series at the Red Bull Ring, but I just don't like that track. I love the car, but the track, not really. Just a word, by the way, watch yesterday's video at the end. Watch the last sort of 20 minutes of yesterday's video if you want to see what happens when 18 identical Ferraris race at 270 miles per hour around an oval. It's absolute chaos, and the ending is well worth watching. It's a real surprise, and it's done me a massive favour. I'm not going to say what happens, but something happens on the final 50 metres of the race. And maybe I'm happy. So yeah, check it out. It's a really good ending to a race. It's a nail biter. So yeah, until tomorrow, I will be back tomorrow. I'll be doing again the same thing tomorrow. And actually what I'm going to do, maybe as a bonus feature as well, I'm going to try and improve my lap time a little bit. I'm going to do a full study of what the pro drivers are doing to go faster than me. Let's just show you what I mean. Now, if we go on here, qualifying rankings, a 128.7 is the fastest now. I was within 2 seconds of the, within 1 second of the fastest, but the fastest got faster. So I'm now back to being 2 seconds a lap off the world record. And I'm going to try and get within, I'd say, a second of the lap record. If I can do that, I'll film it and I'll talk you through how I did it. However, I know what I've got to improve. I've got to improve my turning, I've got to improve my throttle control, I've got to improve everything about my driving in general. So let's see if I can do it, and if I do, I'll make a video. See you tomorrow, and by see you, I mean see all one of you. Thanks for tuning in, whoever it was, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!